Hey everyone, hey, good morning to you and happy Tuesday. We're going to be working onward from some chilly morning lows again. If you haven't heard that enough, I'm probably going to say something similar tomorrow. What, of course, we're working onward to here is just some wintry feels. Everything has been switching up and trying to, hit us from the north and east, winds in that direction, colder and drier air. Now, it means a gorgeous afternoon. It does. You got to always look forward to that, keep focusing on the positives. But the main thing we want you to take away from these forecast updates is what should I be preparing for? What's going to be a little bit more of a hazard for you as you go out and about for the rest of this week. Try to make some plans, perhaps some outdoor weekend activity. I'll take you there. Let's see what we got right now, though, as we start out this day, and it is going to be a lovely travel outlook. You need to keep that pair of sunglasses on your person, that's for sure. Don't lose those because everything is going to be remaining more in the way of bright, beautiful as we keep forward into our afternoons. Of course, we're still churning through the early hours here of the morning, but it is just lovely, and everything is just going to be continued to push up with these temps. So we keep with the sun. High temperatures that eventually make a change that will try to make an area near 60 degrees, 62 for a high as we get towards the middle of the afternoon. This is all going to be coming along with cold mornings that are holding tight, milder high temperatures as we focus on forward into the week. Everything just works to try and go in a positive direction. Typically, that's, how weather wants to work as we get closer towards the spring. You could just have some steps back at times like we've been seeing for these mornings. With that frost out there, it's a little bit tougher of a start. You got to continue to still warm up the car early, but then just that payoff for the afternoon. It's tough to go wrong there with all that sunshine. Now, mostly dry conditions will take over the week. That is going to be something that we see in a pretty good capacity here. Take a check right now. As we go through the next 3 days, we are trying to think more spring feels. Temperatures want to spring up, and they will in an oppressive capacity because you got to think about how far we are falling back. Today, we saw some lows around the region. I saw a couple lows, 26, 27 degrees, but we're going to be seeing low 60s back at it again. That big change of pace is going to be there. There's more direct sunlight. Everything is favorable for our afternoon as we work to make that push. Now, Thursday, we're actually going to see more of a direct push out of a southerly breeze. That is why we see more upper 60s there to near 70 and some clouds mixing in. We're going to be eventually seeing some moisture content in our atmosphere. So that is going to be forming a cloud layer overhead by late Thursday, but still going to be warm until we get to that point. Now you think, okay, moisture, rain, let's see. Going into Friday morning, this is what we're going to be looking at. Now, this is still a long-range projection. We're more than a few days out. Well, I guess we are a few days out, but we're going to be getting this to push its way through more of South Carolina. It's holding tight with this low-pressure system that's projected to make a look really through a lot of the eastern United States, but even though this might look a bit more menacing to you, it's not going to be. A lot of rain projections are light. We are not going to be anticipating anything too heavy, and this will not be a first alert weather day. It's not going to be enough convective potential. There's not going to be any storm chances, just some passing scattered showers for Friday morning, and tomorrow we'll have much more in the way of hour by hour projections for this. But I'll tell you right now, not looking too impressed by it. In terms of the coverage of the rain, yes, we are going to be seeing a lot of South Carolina covered up by these light showers, but still, that's just going to be for Friday morning. And even though it's going to be with a cold front, it doesn't mean necessarily temperatures are going to be plummeting back. Yes, it will be a little cooler overnight than what we see for Friday morning, but it's not going to be anything with a huge shakeup to the forecast. We still see a lot of afternoon sun trying to win out eventually, and then for that outdoor activity I mentioned for your weekend, you'll want to take part in that. It is going to be beautiful again with a lot of sunshine and high temperatures back to the mid-60s. And if you didn't look ahead, how about some mid-70s as we get towards next week? So that is where we're really going to be seeing those temperatures taking off. Right now, we're still taking off towards the low 60s. Beautiful day overall. Still want to take advantage of this Tuesday, continuing to stay dry for a good deal this week. If you need more of those hour-by-hour timing senses with the rains on Friday, anything, of course, as we get closer to the weekend, always happy to provide those details. Thank you so much for checking for your first alert forecast update. I'm meteorologist Tony Chiavaroli. Make it a great day.